haven't won, like you said, with we could be last place. Are they last place?
A's have a much cheaper option, and Jack Cust is a DH. Derek Jeter's having a big night. Pounds another hit. This one goes past Delman Young, and Derek's going to pick up his 3rd hit of the night. He's 3 for 4 with a sac fly. Chop to first. Pena backs up. Will flip to Salas. There are 2 outs as Jeter moves to 3rd. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and A-Rod is down on strike. So the Yankees do not score here in the 7th. No runs, a hit, no errors. And 1 man left. Java Chamberlain is heating it up. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Yankees lead 12-2.
The Phillies now 1 game back. They put San Diego at 86 wins, Mets at 87. There you see Java Chamberlain's number just off the charts. 21 2/3 innings, 10 hits, fantastic, 31 strikeouts.
And he's got a whip under 1, 10 hits, 6 walks.
That all translates into total domination right there, folks. San Diego's 86, 85 wins, so that's going to be interesting those last couple
of days. If they drop strike 3, Volandia down looking and out. With all the injuries to their staff early, a lot of those were...
People start pointing the finger and you start reading things and hearing stuff.
Pena hits one deep to center field. Melky back on the track at the wall. He makes the play. Taking an extra base hit away from Pena. He's in every day if they need him. That one is punched into right field, and that's going to be Ruggiano's first major league hit. So he's going to want that baseball. A single right field off Jobber Chamberlain. The 0-2. That one gets past Posada. Moving to second is Ruggiano. Wild pitch.
The Angel lineup, how you going to approach it, or the Indians?
Chop to Jeter. Gets a nice hop. The long throw, and they get the hustling Delman Young for the final out of the 7th inning. Another scoreless inning for Java Chamberlain. For the Devil Rays, no runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Great play by Melky Cabrera, taking an extra base hit away from Carlos Pena. 12-2, Yankees lead. Actually opened the season with Oakland. That he's okay. And he will dunk a single in front of Gomes, so he is okay. He's 3 for 5. A 2-1, something like that. There's a ground ball to second. This should be 2. There's 1 on to first, a double play. Hey, let's take a look at the Yankees in-game box score. They're 5th.
Mix and match of Matsui and Damon in left.
And a nice piece of hitting there by Giambi. He squirts it through the shift, and he picks up a 2-out pinch hit single.
His second hit in his last 12, 13 at bats now. Knuckles should be lined up.
And it worked. Another base hit from Minkiewicz right down the line. Giambi is at 3rd. We're going to hold him right there. Minkiewicz picks up a double, and the throw goes wild. Here comes Giambi, and he is out. So a wild throw by Delman Young, but a backup by Guzman, and then he fired to Navarro to get Giambi trying to lumber home. But for Minkiewicz, it's his 4th base hit of the night. Here's the final out of the top of the 8th inning. Yankees don't score despite getting 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 12-2 Yanks. And here's Luis Vizcaino as Chamberlain went 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, did not allow a run. Chin-Ming Wang won 6 innings. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. 3rd base hit for Greg Norton. Digging it out of the corner is Abreu, and Norton is on second with a double.
Malone looks like he's doing a good job.
Johnny Gomes hits one deep to left field. That ball is gone. A home run for Gomes, a 2-run shot, and the Yankees now lead 12-4. And quickly to the phone. So Vizcaino promptly gives up a hard double and a home run to Gomes. Spray of champagne, every head that's going to be doused with champagne and beer, and We will be there chronicling it all, so make sure to stay tuned once the game is over. There's the first out of the 8th inning. And as we mentioned earlier, if the Yankees make the postseason, certainly seems as if they're going to.
Diamondbacks, now the Yankees.
Wilson grounds it to Alex Rodriguez. Hard throw across the diamond. And there are 2 outs here in the 8th. Hey, the Cubs lost again 7-4. They now lead the National League Central by just a game and a half.
Well, games. Pitch.
Grounder off the glove of a diving Jeter, and it trickles into left field for a base hit for Guzman. 208 at bats. Ground ball left side and past the diving A-Rod into left field. So Belandia picks up a base hit, and Guzman moves to second.
You know, it's a matter of matchups and getting outs.
High pop-up down the left field line. Johnny Damon will make the play, and that'll do it. But a rough inning for Luis Vizcaíno. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. We played 8 full innings at the Trop. It's 12-4 Yankees. And in the Yankees' 7-run 5th inning, he actually struck out twice. Been a rough season for Brian Stokes. 59th game and a 7.19 ERA.
89 hits in 61 innings.
3-2, and he walked it. So Melky Cabrera will reach first.
To be consistent is awfully tough.
Line drive, base hit for Johnny Damon. 3 more hits for Damon. Cabrera will go to third. Damon goes to second with a double. 5 hits last night, 3 hits tonight. And Johnny Damon is on fire. The Yankees have runners on second and third, nobody out. 2-2. Well, he's not getting the cycle as Jeter goes down on strikes. The 2-2 popped up. Backtracking is Guzman. And Bobby will not get his 100th ribby there. They're 2 away. That'll bring up A-Rod. And A-Rod takes a walk. It's an amazing thing about Alex Rodriguez. He has 151 ribbies. He's got 2 RBIs out there, and he refuses to expand his strike zone. The 1-1. Fly ball right field. Delman Young is there, and that'll do it for the final out of the 9th. So Stokes works into and out of trouble without allowing a run. No runs a hit, no errors, and 3 men left. The Yankees are going to try to clinch it with their man on the mound. They're 3 outs away. 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 0-4, 0-5, 0-6, and 0-7 will be 13 years in a row. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, that was dramatic. Couldn't just say 13 in a row, huh?
I think it's just can't win. And the Yankees are 2 outs away. Yankees this year. Tapped over the mound. Cano fields, off balance throw, and they get Young. And the Yankees are 1 out away. In the clubhouse right now, a 1-0. And this could do it, a pop-up. Cano is there. He will make the play, and the Yankees win 12-4, and they're going to the playoffs for the 13th straight year. And that coaching staff has a lot to be proud of as this team has battled adversity. They've battled injuries. They've battled big deficits in the standings, but they have persevered. Gutty, gritty, coming back against all odds early and snaring this postseason bid, and that is more relief than celebration by the Yankee brain trust in the dugout. Derek Jeter has known nothing but the postseason his entire major league career, and the captain celebrating with his teammates, and the Yankees are going to be playing in October this season one more time.
I got to believe, Michael, this has got to go down as, if not the most satisfying, certainly one of the most satisfying, just from all the things that you just said.
This is the last out. The smile on Cano's face even before the ball settled into the leather, and he's been a big part of the second half resurgence. Now, under no circumstance do you want to paint the Yankees as the little engine that could, because this is a big-time team with a lot of superstars, but Jorge Posada has been a huge part of this, and those superstars did step up. They battled through all the injuries to the pitching staff. As we mentioned, 50 rookie pitchers took the mound for the Yankees, 50 rookie starts. And the Yankee coaches and Joe Torre waited for the ball to go into Cano's glove, and then job well done between guys that really, really work hard. Those coaches are out here early. They put in the extra time, and they got this team through what was a 14.5 deficit. And I'll tell you what, Al, a lot of people in baseball didn't think this team would make the playoffs.
No, I'm sure that there was some doubt even down there. I mean, when you're down as far as you were, you believe in yourself, and what Joe does the best of any that I've ever seen or been around, I was only around him for 3 or 4 months in 05, is that he makes everybody think that it's going to be okay. You got a lot of talent, as you said. This is not the little legend that could. This is a very talented team, and Joe kept the ship righted. They got guys healthy, the young kids, the infusion of what that meant, and the energy and excitement of a Shelley Duncan, and certainly what Job has meant here of late. The Clemens, Moose clown around. Look at that.
Well, Shelley Duncan's going to be a guy that people are going to be really shying away from in the clubhouse, Al, because he can be dangerous in a celebration.
Well, he'll remember that from Moose right there. We'll watch that. See what Shelley does later.
So Joe Torre, who has made the playoffs every single year as a Yankee manager, he took over in '96. He's gone to 6 World Series. He's won 4 of them, but he has been part of the tournament every single year. And this year was the one year that it looked as if that streak was going to end. Again, 21 and 29 was the low point for this team. And then they took off from there. They righted the ship. They got their injured players back. And here they are going to the postseason. Don Mattingly only went once as a player, so he knows how special this is as Joe Torre's bench coach. And the Yankees now will head into the clubhouse, and the champagne has been on ice yesterday. That walk-off home run by Deanna Navarro put a cork in it, but the corks will get popped tonight, and the Yankees will celebrate into the evening, maybe even the early morning.
It's got to feel good, and if there's ever a time with athletes and teams, Michael, you got to prove to yourself, of course, but when they got down and enough of the negative talk and the things that were justifiably so during May, you know, to get in that clubhouse and say, yeah, we did it. Not like we're going to show the world thing, but this was very satisfying.
We'll see how satisfying it is. We are going to go into the clubhouse. Kim Jones will braid the champagne. We will show you the celebration inside. This was the celebration on the field. The 3 outfielders get together. Job well done. Yankees win 12-4. They go to the postseason for the 13th straight year.